That Pecan Tree Line Lane. I'm Larry Marble. It's time for a big old heaping helping of ag information. You're listening to our program courtesy of the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's DDTexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle & Company, Corpus. New inflation data out of Washington, D.C. led the grain markets higher as inflation in the U.S. is unsurprisingly at a 40-year high. Crude oil, which has been trading in the mid-90s the last 2 days, closed up 6 by the barrel to end the day above the $100 per barrel level. Both July and December corn futures printed new life of contract highs. Expectations of strong export demand for U.S. corn, along with all the supply problems in the Ukraine, both old and new crop, continue to support corn futures. Reports out of the Black Sea are that there are more than 100 agricultural ships stranded in Ukrainian ports. USDA reported yesterday afternoon that the U.S. corn crop's now 2% planted compared to 4% last year. Corpus Christi's Public Elevator and Archer Daniels Midland opened for Milo trucks all week, 8 to 2:45, while Houston, the Andersons, and Cargill are open for trucks 7 to 3. Taking a look at those commodities. May 2022 corn, $7.76 and a quarter, up 11 3/4. May 2022 soybeans, $16.70 and a quarter, up 15. May Kansas City hard red winter wheat, May 2022, $11.62 and a quarter, up 20 3/4. 802 TUGGLE, Tuggle & Company Corp. We're on the line with Sam from D&D. Sam, I've never seen as much Stay Tough fence in my whole life.
That's right, Larry. Right now we have the largest supply of American T-post and the largest supply of Stay Tough fencing in Texas.
Tell us how to take advantage of all that product.
All you got to do, Larry, is call me at 830-379-7340, and that's for one of our friendly staff members.
We are on the line with Sean Geis White, Gillespie Livestock. Sean, we had a sheep and goat sale. How many noses did we count?
So right around 5,100, I think, is what we ended up with, Larry. Thought we got along pretty well. Market, I did quote it a little softer on kids and the lambs. Some of those really, really good lambs still kind of bring, weighing 70, bring up to, I guess there's one set bring up right at $4, a little over $4, but the bulk of them kind of bring from $340 to $370 right in there. Lighter lambs might have been a tick softer than they were last week. Feeder lambs, feeder kids was a little softer. Those nannies that heard some I thought the nannies sold real well. A lot of those went back to the country. Some of them, they bring from $2 up to over $3 on some of them, so I thought that was awful good. Billies might have been a little bit softer. I didn't have a lot of activity on billies. They kind of bring from $140 to $220, depending on the condition. We are seeing a lot of this stuff we're seeing also is, I guess in the cattle business, they call it has condition. It's pretty thin and hard. So a lot of this stuff's not real bloomy coming out of some of that droughty country. So that kind of has a little effect on it. But I hope we got along real well all day. So for the numbers that are around this week.
Good. What are the numbers going to be like for cattle?
Hopefully get somewhere north of that 1,000. I think we've got 500-600, maybe a few more on the yards right now, and still kind of coming in. So we'll play that by ear the rest of the evening and see how they come in tomorrow. But I'm sure I ought to get a little over 1,000, maybe a few more.
Well, tell everybody what time you start the cattle sale and how to get a hold of you.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394, and we start at 12 noon.
We appreciate it, Sean. Thank you.
Thank you.
Neighbor, let's take a look at the meat movement from yesterday. We'll begin with the national pork carcass cutout value, 16 stronger in the afternoon at 106.80. Estimated hog slaughter, 473,000 head. That April 2022 lean hog contract closed at 99.62, up 120. As we evaluate box beef prices, stronger Tuesday, choice 136, higher select up by 42. The day's federal slaughter 125,000 head. That set the week's pace to 249. Fat cattle futures closed anywhere from 70 to 150 higher. April fats 139.95, up 142. The feeder gained anywhere from 30 to $1.10 on the board. That April 2022 feeder cattle contract 157.75, up $1 and a dime. Neighbor, there's your meat moves. We are on the line with Kelly Thigpen, Pearsall Livestock. It's about 7 p.m. on Tuesday evening, looking toward a Wednesday sale. Kelly, what's it looking like?
Oh, looks like it'll be another pretty good run, Larry. I got 650 in right now, so I'm at around 900 or so tomorrow. Got 160 cows and about 20 bulls as of right now, so we'll sure be over 200 on the cow mark, I imagine, there tomorrow. For the most part, just packer cows. There is a few usable kind of pairs that will sell tomorrow, and just a handful of cows to palpate. But a lot of them just packer cows. And then on the calf and yearling side of things, do have 102 really nice red motley faced calves all off of one place. Heifers weigh 5, steers weigh 5.5. And then another good bunch of lightweight Charolais cross calves coming off some big heavy cows. So have a lot of good calves and yearlings there tomorrow, and a good many cows.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Kelly Thigpen.
You can call us at the office, 830-334-3653. My mobile's 334-1047. Website's PearsallLivestock.com.
Neighbor, let's take a look at cotton movement from yesterday. July cotton futures closed at 3% higher on Tuesday as the board worked within just 4 points of the March 28 high. The Cotlook A index 65 points weaker at 149.40. AWP 103.42 for the week. May 2022 cotton closed 138.51, up 3.22. Neighbor, we moved no bales of Texas cotton yesterday. 132.01 to 134.26, the pricing range. Neighbor, there's your cotton moves. We're on the line with cousin Brian Lintzman from Seguin Cattle Company. Brian, how's the Wednesday sale shaping up?
Oh, shaping up pretty good, Larry. Kind of anticipating that 800 again. Dry weather is bringing more and more cows every week. Some of the calves getting a little smaller, but we got a pretty nice set of some black Brangus type heifers. They're the right size to put on a bull, and better time to keep back some heifers when it's dry like this. So, it sounds like this market's kind of softening up all the way around the cattle end and the sheep and goats. Kind of anticipating that 600 on the sheep and goats. And I think they lost a little steam here this week just because volume moving, but we'll see how we turn out tomorrow.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Brian, for the Wednesday sale in Seguin.
You can give us a call at 830-379-9955, or you can call me on my cell phone, 830-305-0652.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
I'll see you tomorrow, Larry.
Remember, neighbors, MG Building Materials has 5 locations. MG in San Antonio's at 2651 Southwest Military Drive. MG in Corpus, they're on Padre Island Drive, 7436 Padre Island Drive. MG Building Materials Uvalde, 2301 East Main. The store in beautiful downtown Kerrville on Memorial Drive, 2202 is the street number. And MG Building Materials in Pleasanton, 1734 West Oak Lawn. Now, I know you can't remember them all, so go to mgbuildingmaterials.com for details. Neighbor, now it's time to catch up with Leo Casas. Leo, how are you today?
Doing good, Larry. Well, I guess it's just about another month before these girls finally graduate. Sarah will get her law degree here in a few weeks, and Anna will have completed her master's at A&M, I think, this summer. So I'm very proud of them. I want to remind your listeners, I've got a few bulls available for lease or sale. Angus, Brangus, Charolais, and Brahman are the main ones that I have available. Give me a call if you have any questions. I can be reached at 361-362-5863. Keep up with us on daily basis on Instagram, Casas Cattle _Rancher 3, or log on to my website for photos, videos, and information, CasasCattle.com, CASAS, CasasCattle.com. We're the bull people.
Neighbor, this portion of Down on the Farm brought to you by PMI Kerrville, 103 Lafayette, 830-367-7473. PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing. Pipe, valves, or fittings, plates, sheet, channel, beam, culverts, purlins, fencing, and supplies. They now stock new pipe and casings. Find them again. PMI Kerrville, 103 Lafayette, 830-367-7473. We are on the line with Carl Herman from Caldwell Livestock Commission Company. It is almost 7 p.m. on Tuesday night, looking toward a successful sale on Wednesday. How far along are we, Carl?
Yes, sir. Cattle are coming in, but it's kind of like ones and twos this week. And a lot of cows. A lot of people are selling some cows while the market's good, which I can't blame them. That's what I've told them to do, and they're doing it. Which we need to sell these cows while they're good. But look like I think we'll have around 500 tomorrow. Got some good calves coming that I know of. They'll be here in the morning. So we look for a decent sale.
At Caldwell Livestock Commission Company, they sell them every Wednesday. Carl, tell everybody how to contact you.
My number is 979-820-5349. Call the barn, 567-4119. If you're in the Giddings and surrounding area, call Max Ebner at 540-8676.
Carl, I'll talk to you after the sale. Thank you.
You bet, buddy.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Our heavy-duty panels weigh in at approximately 150 pounds each. We carry a wide variety of products and have panels for the smallest livestock show animals all the way up to panels for the toughest bucking bulls. Wholesale Steel with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel. 210-624-2000. Visit us on the web at wholesalesteelsa.com.
We're on the line with Phil Brockenbush from Giddings Livestock. We're talking about the success of the Monday sale. Phil, how many noses did we end up counting?
We had 1162, Larry. It was a pretty good day.
Let's walk the pins.
All right. The steers, 300 and back, average around 188, bring up to 240. 3 to 4 weight steers, 170 to 202 and a half. 4 to 5 weights, 165 to 185. 5 to 6 weights, 152 to 173. 6 to 7 weights, 145 to 162. 7 to 8 weights, 128 to 157. The heifers, 300 and back, average around 174, bring up to 225. 3 to 4 weights, 150 to 175. 4 to 5 weights, 152 to 185. 5 to 6 weights, 146 to 165. 6 to 7 weights, 137 to 167 and a half. 7 to 8 weights, 136 to 147. The packer cows, the best cow brought 95. Medium yielding cows kind of 61 to 79. The thin cows 35 to 60. The high yielding bulls 105 to 115. The medium kind of bulls 95 to 104.
What are you expecting for next week?
Well, we're not going to have a sale, Larry. I should have told you that the other day, and I kind of forgot about it, but we're not having a sale this Monday because of Easter.
Right.
So we'll be back on the 25th, and we're having that special. We got some stuff going for it. You know, we'll have quite a few stocker cows, some heifers and pairs and breds, some bulls. So we'll have pretty good little offering, I guess, on the 25th.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Phil.
You can call me at 979-716-4395 or call the barn at 979-542-2274.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Neighbor, here's a quick reminder about Lutz Auction Service, their special spring sale coming up Saturday, April the 23rd, 9 a.m., Highway 90 west between Hondo and D'Hanis, 7 miles west of Hondo and 1 mile east of D'Hanis on the south side of the highway. If you'll go to their website, they've just added 115 new pictures. Just posted partial lists of equipment for that spring special. How about a John Deere 856 12-row 30-inch cultivator? How about a John Deere 913 Shank V Ripper? How about a Kelly Ryan Feed Wagon? How Polaris 900 ATV? How about a Surepool 38-foot 3-axle dual flatbed trailer? How about 40 freestanding panel? How about a farm sellout of a John Deere 8120 tractor MFWD? There's a Hamby liquid fertilizer 8-row 30-footer. There are tractors like a Kubota M6 800 two-wheel drive and a John Deere 4050 with a power shift. That's the Saturday, April the 23rd, 9 a.m. spring special auction, Lutz Auction Service. For more information, 830-931-4312, Texas license 13075. Neighbor, here's a long look at the grains courtesy of John Tuggle, 800-288-4453. Milo through Corpus in April, D's plus 55, 1404. Houston, May plus 85, 1538. Yellow corn to Corpus in April, May plus 80, 856 and a quarter. Houston, March plus 115, 891 and a quarter. Progresso, 1535. Hard red winter wheat to Houston in April, May plus 60, 12.22 and a quarter. Number 1 beans to Placido, May less 50, 16.20. Neighbor, we managed to move 0 bales of Texas cotton, either West Texas or East Texas, Oklahoma. Prices were bid 132.01 to 134.26. Looks like that's it for the most popular farm and ranch news program in Texas. No brag, just fact. We appreciate you listening to us on one of our 14 affiliate stations. My name is Larry Marble. Neighbor, thanks for listening.